not gonna work.
That would sell. That would sell so
that
much.
Would sell like hotcakes. Oh.
Hashtag it happens.
Brilliant.
Very nice, very nice,
Brilliant.
very nice.
With that, I think we're live, gentlemen.
Well, then, without further ado, Garza, tell us what podcast we're watching right now.
Esto es la guerra de la mitad de la semana.
Otherwise known as the Midweek War!
Here we are once again, folks. I forget who's driving.
Well, Garza's driving.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't me. Garza, take the wheel.
I'll drive.
Yeah.
Because this first chapter of this week's Midweek War is going to be dedicated to Lucha Underground. So it was an eventful night for Lucha Underground.
Garza?
I'll start off.
What's your...
Una palabra.
Una palabra, yes.
My una palabra, let's give it to... Lightning.
Hey, look at the tag. Look at the tag. Lightning Ninjas.
I want to say something like special effects, but that's 2 words, so I guess lightning will have to do.
You know what? If any other wrestling company, any other one, even Chikara, even Kaiju Big Battle, if any of them tried the shit that Lucha did last night, we would hate it.
Yeah.
Hate. But Garza, tell us what Lucha did because it was so awesome. Well,
there's a segment, and let's not get into it like into a semantics of the segment because it's a lot of storyline development going on. But we saw Mil Muertes' minions. I can't really remember their names. I think one's called Trece.
I believe they're called the Disciples of Death, but yes. I like to call them the Lucha Court of Owls.
Okay, that's part of it. I'll just call them minions. But well, anyway, these minions, they come in to attack our trio's champions, and so here's a description of the sequence. Katrina has the magic stone of Mil Muertes, which now glows at with the power of immortality, and when it starts glowing, these 3 minions appear out of lightning. Yes, lightning. Like, boom, there he is. He starts creeping out. And then, wait, that's not all. They have Raiden's power of lightning. They have the punch of electricity in them. So they punch our trios champions with electricity, and obviously they get knocked out on the first punch. I mean, they're probably dead. Hopefully they're not dead.
Well, no. You can tell when they kill someone on Lucha because blood squirts out on people's faces.
That is true.
Hey, we never saw a body, Mike. All right, just
That's
saying.
Because Matanza ate it, Matt. Bones and all.
Hey, if he comes back in a mask in 2 weeks, you won't be complaining.
Unless he has, like, huge scars, like worse than Sabu scars on his chest.
Oh, man, maybe they're going to bring back Sabu.
Garza, what's your bueno?
Okay, so my bueno this week, I'm going to give it to... Oh, man, it's hard because I particularly didn't find this episode of Lucha Underground so good, but the good thing, I'm going to give it to the match between Mil Muertes and Drago. I particularly liked everything that Mil Muertes did. Like he was like really pushing his like strong persona over Drago. I'm kind of sad that Drago had to lose, especially like clean. But I mean, sacrifices need to be done.
Well, cleanish.
I mean,
you did have the
we did see TNA superstar Hernandez do
nicely done.
A run-in.
Can we call that guy on Lucha Underground Fernandez, and when he's on TNA we call him Hernandez?
I think we can agree.
Because Fernandez is somehow greater than Hernandez. I don't know how that's possible, but
But yeah, what do you guys think of the match?
I want to see 2015 Mil Muertes versus the 90s Undertaker.
Okay.
Because he like, I don't know how much tape he's watched of old school Undertaker, but he's riffing a lot of stuff from it, and it's awesome.
And I wasn't sure how much I really wanted to see Mil Muertes versus Prince Puma, just because Puma has had these ongoing feuds going with Johnny Mundo and even Hernandez. But once they had reached the end of the show and it was just Mil Muertes versus Prince Puma, I was kind of like, yeah, I think I'm kind of ready for this, because there's going to be some Conan Katrina shenanigans going on too, and Conan might knock the stone out of her hands and use his cane to like golf club it up into the stands or something like that. Some crazy stuff like that.
That face off was like really short and really simple, but it got me really really hyped for that feud. I love it when a number one contender does the belt symbolism that he's coming for a title. I love when they do that, and to have someone like Mil Muertes who's like dead, just do it. I was like, damn, that like even the dead want that title. That was awesome.
Well, I mean, objectively, Mil Muertes has been the strongest competitor in all of Lucha Underground since the beginning, so this kind of makes sense. I mean, Mil Muertes has only legitimately lost, what, one time?
He's lost
I'll
all
have to
times.
go check the win-loss records, Mike. I'm not totally sure on that, but
I'm pretty sure he just lost Grave Consequences.
He
and
lost
lost
a previous match with Phoenix too,
Okay.
and he lost the title match, I guess.
Yeah, the
Aztec
Aztec Warfare, yeah, okay.
Yeah. But I mean, still,
how about your Malo?
my Malo, I'm gonna give it to the 4-way for the medallion. No, the match wasn't bad, but here's my problem. I felt that I don't know. I saw those 4 guys, and I'm like, I don't want those 4 guys in the medallion thing. Like I don't want Marty the Moth doing anything that's not completely direct to his storyline. Like he already had a fight with Puma, and now he's fighting for a medallion. I didn't like that, and I think that Cage and Mac, I think they could have used more other guys for that match.
How dare you, Garza? Marty the Moth is a goddamn treasure.
He's Aztec Pride.
He is a goddamn treasure, and I want him to get one of Dario's Horcruxes. That's a legit thing. I want that, and but do we know what these medallions are leading to?
I was just about to say that it's hard to criticize who's getting the medallions when we don't even know what the medallions do yet. For all we know, it's going to cause the 7 medallion holders to just combust and disappear.
Could you imagine if they're all just like combined into one giant Luchazord?
Oh man!
Well, my idea is that there's eventually gonna be like a unification match at Ultima Lucha, where all the winners of the medallions, and whoever wins has the power to revive Phoenix.
So,
they're
you think this is like
Dragon Balls?
You think this is a Captain Planet scenario?
No. I thought this was Dragon Balls. You need to get them all together, and you can revive
So
Phoenix.
it's like Pokemon. You got to catch them all.
No. Technically, the Dragon Balls don't always just revive people. They just provide one wish.
Yeah.
All right, that one wish could be for a second season. We don't know.
Hopefully someone asked for that.
Which Japanese anime/video game property is Lucha Underground stealing their storylines from? We'll wait.
So many of them.
So many.
So many.
Garza, Cambio.
My cambio. The Superfly Sexy Star match. I think that at the end, Superfly should have done more than just like throw it out of the ring and let her go. It seemed really weird that he was trying to tear her mask off, and then like, oh, she's out of the ring. I'm just gonna take that. So I think they should have connected the segment of Vampiro and Pentagon Jr. to this thing some way
Hmm.
to make like a segue between them. That's my only cambio. It
Yeah, it's
seemed
weird.
weird.
It's like they're trying to split those two storylines. It's kind of hard to do. They're really
Yeah, they're
intertwined.
intertwined. Yeah.
Well, I think they're trying to avoid like a mixed tag scenario, like where you have Vampiro and Sexy Star versus Superfly and Pentagon, which
And God bless they doing it. I don't want to see that match.
oh no, I don't want to say a match either, but I think they're trying to keep Superfly away from Pentagon because they're not still technically aligned.
Yeah.
Because Pentagon broke his arm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like because unless we're saying that Superfly also worships the same master as Pentagon, which I think would be easier to do, but they're trying to distance it.
Superfly doesn't seem like that kind of a guy. I don't know though. I tell you what though. Getting back to Vampiro, he was hot during the middle of that show when he had his confrontation with Pentagon, and I loved the way I thought Vampiro did a great job of carrying that through the rest of the program. So even as like they're doing other matches completely unrelated, Striker's like, "You okay, Vampiro?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm okay, bro. Just gotta cool off."
Absolutely.
Because Vampiro was hot.
This was Vampiro's best day of commentary because it was almost any time someone came close to the announce table, he was like, "Oh, come on, I gotta deal with this too. What's going on, brother?" Like it was really really well done.
I will say this: I was laughing my ass off that every time Striker would try to ask something to Vampiro, and Vampiro was like not paying attention or didn't have an answer, he was just like, "Oh man, I'm sorry, I just can't focus right now." I was like, "Dude, just answer the question."
Well, no, but that's brilliant. I wish JBL and King would do that more often because Lord knows they're never focused on anything. If you apologize for something because you're not focused on it because of a storyline, that's amazing. Like that's how Michael Cole should have been when Brock Lesnar is always in the ring now.
Mm-hmm.
That's how Michael Cole should always be whenever Brock is in the ring.
Vampiro has come so far over this season of Lucha Underground. I remember when he was like our scapegoat at the beginning of the season. We just pile on to poor Vampiro, and man, he is just he's come so far. He's so enjoyable. I got one thing that definitely disappointed me about this week's Lucha Underground, and I'm kind of weirded out that you guys didn't mention it yet. Where is Dario Cueto? 2 straight weeks without Dario, and I am gonna freak out if I don't see him next week.
To be fair,
I'm
Matt,
worried that he got a gig in some Univision show or something, and that he's gonna pop up on another program soon, or he's gonna be in a Dos Equis commercial or something like that, and I'm gonna be mad as hell.
I think he was just scared of Katrina.
So he just like poofed, gone for 2 straight weeks?
Dude, she has lightning ninjas now. Not only can she teleport and lick people to their death, she has lightning ninjas.
Listen, Dario's got brother locked up in the basement. We haven't seen Black Lotus. What? Aren't you worried about Black Lotus?
I hope she's developing Stockholm Syndrome, and then she and Matanza skip out like best buddies.
That would actually work.
Like, could you imagine if she pretended that she understood and she was like aligned with the beast, and then as soon as they came out, she just like kicked him in the dick?
You know what's the worst part? It's not the first time we see that in wrestling.
No.
I mean, it's a Russo swerve, but it's possible.
I don't know what else there is to say about Lucha Underground. Oh,
Much.
out of the 4 programs for this week's Midweek War, where do you rank Lucha Underground?
I'm actually gonna rank. Oh man, it hurts me to say this, but it's number 3 this week.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Oh man, you're going there, huh?
Oh
Yeah.
Jesus!
Yeah.
I think I'm scared to hear the rest of Garza's rankings.
I'm pretty sure you already know what it is, but
Hey,
Yeah.
you never know. You never know.
I don't know. But yeah, this is number 3 for me this week. I just didn't feel it. What are you guys?
Mike, where are you at?
I think I'm gonna go number 2 this week. Lucha has been running so hot at this point. There has to be kind of a cool down. Um, the Sexy Star Superfly match, I wanted more from it. I don't know why I wanted more. I didn't like kind of the way that it ended. It was very quick and not that compelling. The Vampiro stuff was very good. I would have rather seen a 5-way match. I love when Lucha does like the huge multi-man matches like that. The 4-way just kind of seemed like 2 singles matches that happened to intersect at some point.
Yeah.
And Drago versus Muertes would have been great if it wasn't for fucking Fernandez. But, I mean, I wanted to see Drago versus Puma, and I'm a little disappointed that we're not getting to see that, even though I like Mil Muertes. But yeah, I think number 2 for me this week. How about you, Matt?
Well, just imagine how fired up you're going to be when we get Drago versus Hernandez. Then you're going to be all over Drago for that match. You'll be fired up for that one.
Oh yeah.
I think I will too. I have I've got Lucha at number 2 this week. Look, it was an awesome midweek. It was an awesome midweek war. These 4 shows all were spectacular in very different ways. And
okay. Thank you for that qualifier.
But Lucha is my number 2 for this week. And I guess now, shall we go home, or is there one more thing we need to do here?
No, I'm pretty sure. Let's take it to the bridge.
All right, folks, let's take it to the bridge. Listen, this is one of only 4. This is only one of 4 podcasts that we are recording tonight. One for each program that is part of the Midweek War that air on Wednesday night. So we're going to have one on Lucha, one on NXT, one on Ring of Honor, and one on Impact. That's right. It's like a Kit Kat bar of professional wrestling. So what you do, you go to iTunes. If you like what you hear, you subscribe to us on iTunes. You rate, review, you do all that good stuff. Or go to WrestlingMayhemShow.com, the mothership, if you will, and get all the good stuff there, and we'll bring you up to speed there. And otherwise, we hope you'll stay tuned for our 3 other podcasts that we are bringing you this week. And until we meet again, we thank you very much for watching. Garza?
La guerra de la mitad de la semana!
Give me a break. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that midweek war!